Yes, I agree with my brother Showumi until, when he said the governors forum are not, recognizing the constitution of the party. And my own opinion is that he who pays the piper dictates the tune.
Exactly.
When you are talking of PDP today, there is no way you can wipe off or wish away the governors. They are the unseen hand behind whatever is happening in PDP. And this is the fact.
Yeah.
If they now come together and say, as a political party, we are a brand, we cannot, not that we don't welcome other political parties into our party. The umbrella is big enough to accommodate everybody, but we will not wipe off the name, a brand, for lesser political parties. The governors are united, and that is exactly why they came up with that unique information to the public that we don't agree with the coalition being done by Atiku. And I personally, as the other, maybe it's a personal opinion, I want to believe that Atiku is pursuing his personal ambition.
Hello, my people. PDP is once again caught in internal crisis. At this time, it is over the push for a coalition to unseat APC in 2027. Now, why Atiku Abubakar is championing this coalition with opposition parties? PDP governors have drawn a firm line saying that they are not going to support this coalition. Why? Because they say that this is not an agenda to save Nigeria or to do anything that will benefit Nigerians. That this is just Atiku's personal ambition. Now, let's look at this video.
Dabo Ikiabo Womit, thank you very much for your time. Now, what are your thoughts on the opposition decisions of the PDP leaders regarding this proposed coalition of parties to unseat the current government? 11 PDP governors have declared they will not join any coalition or merger. However, the Atiku faction maintains its stance. Do you see this as a major setback?
But a collaboration with other political parties. And the problem the former vice president have with the party is that he's only projecting himself. He's doing it for his own ambition, not for the party to win election. So whoever that offers him that platform and privilege is going to follow suit. So that's why the party governors have come to say, no, what we stand for is the PDP. Any collaboration, we will be part of it, but any coalition with any opposition party, no. That is what they have said. And we, people like us, totally accept the fact that the party is not accepting a coalition. Atiku is high time I took former vice president, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, should understand that he's not the only person in the party. Today, what PDP is suffering is as a result of his ambition that we are in this, quagmire and this thing, dilemma. So the governors went in the right direction by suggesting to the party that is not the party's position, because that is the governors' forum position. The NWC has not sat, and the governors cannot usurp the function of the NWC or the NEC. So it is governors' forum position, not the PDP as a party position yet. But that is what most PDP members are yearning for. That is the pulse of PDP members. That the former vice president, if you look at his meeting with the other opposition party, you will discover that it is himself. It is not the party. Otherwise, he would have consulted with the party leadership before having such discussions. So Atiku camp will definitely react because it is for his own interest. It's not for the interest of the party. And that's why the governors have, I believe, suggested to the party that no, that is not what we need right now. And we strongly, people like us strongly support that position that enough of Atiku in PDP, enough of his ambition becoming a stumbling stone for the party to make progress. And we totally say that the former vice president, at this point in time, should understand that there are other persons in the party. If the member, if every fan slot this ticket, then he has taken his 2 slots. He has one twice. So we have other founding fathers, because he's not the only founding father of the party. One of opposition party, PDP, will not be part of it. And the reasons are very clear. Atiku pushing for it is for his own selfish interest, and PDP is so big to form a coalition. But PDP can open up to what I call collaboration, which the National Secretary, most distinguished Senator in America, Samuel has propagated in one of his press conferences, that PDP will not go into, even before the governor's forum met, to come up with this suggestion. He has said it. PDP will not go into any coalition. PDP can collaborate with other parties to ensure that they unseat the failed APC-led federal government.
This development raises questions about the PDP's strategy to reclaiming power after back-to-back losses to the APC. Now, how confident are you of the party's chances come 2027?
No, our chances is very bright, because Nigerians are fed up with the APC-led government. Nigerians, and that is why they are pleading, Nigerians are pleading with PDP leaders, most especially those that wants to use their ambition to truncate the unity and the peace being propagated by the present leadership of the party, as ably led by the national chairman, Ambassador Umailia Damagu, and the national secretary, most distinguished Senator Samuel Inemeka. They are pleading with the leaders that they should allow these 2 expert gentlemen to pilot the affairs of the party to a point whereby Nigerians will build confidence. The confidence that was once lost in the party will be rebuilt, and Nigerians they don't have any alternative. PDP is the only alternative of Nigerians, and that is why I want to use this opportunity to call on our governors to please ensure that there is unity in the party, and they should withdraw their resolution 2 in their communique, where they are saying that a deputy national secretary should act when we have a substantive national secretary in the person of Senator Samuel Ayahu, that is what is causing the problem. If not, before their meeting, everybody is happy that PDP is coming back, because the Supreme Court has given a judgment pronouncing Ayahu as the national chairman in his wisdom. But the governor's yesterday meeting is trying to truncate the peace and progress being achieved by the leadership of the party. And that is the resolution 2 of their communique, which says that they are recommending the deputy national secretary to act. There's nothing like that, because the national secretary has never resigned his position. And the constitution with the Supreme Court judgment is in support of the fact that the national secretary remains the national secretary of the PDP. So we don't see any reason why the governor should, come up with an unconstitutional resolution that wants to truncate the peace, the progress, and the electoral fortune of our great party. So outside that, I can assure you that the PDP will bounce back, and we will give the ruling party
Atiku Abubakar emerged as the candidate. And from there, we ran into problems. And don't forget, we kept emphasizing that with these 5 governors, if we don't dance to our tune, if we don't obey our own demand, if we are not able to meet our demand, we are not likely to win the election. And because of ego and rascality of some people, the demands of Wike that you cannot have a northerner as a presidential candidate, a northerner as the campaign manager, a northerner as the chairman of the party. Let the chairman of the party relinquish his position so that we can give it to someone from the south. They refused. So we lost the election, not because PDP as a political party is not popular or is not wanted in Nigeria, but because of our bad strategy.
All right. Mr. Shomi, I would like to come back to you. The People's Democratic Party's National Vice Chairman, South-South, Chief Dan Obi, says Wike is not the party's problem. The real problem is those who want to.
Now, PDP people are having internal crisis. According to PDP leaders, they are saying that Atiku has been acting of his own accord, and he has been acting due to his personal ambition, and his decisions are not from the party. Now, due to Atiku recently meeting with opposition party leaders to form a merger or coalition with other opposition parties, the leaders of PDP are saying that they are not going to allow any other party to override PDP. According to them, PDP is a strong brand and will not be allowed to be dissolved into another party. But they are open to what they call collaboration with other parties, where other parties will work with them and not override them. He's saying that the party will not be dissolved into another party just because they want to win election. And according to them, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has taken his 2 turns and that he should move aside for others to step in now. They are saying that they are not supporting any merger or coalition with other parties, that they remain a strong brand. And just because Atiku met with leaders from opposition parties, they are saying that this was not sanctioned by the party leadership, by PDP party leadership, that it means that it's a personal move on Atiku Abubakar's side, and that it's not what it's supposed to be. So they are strongly against Atiku's move to merge PDP into other parties.